Hello there everybody, it's me, TechnoJock, back with another Forever Stranded Lost Souls on the VoxelSquad server, sponsored by StickyPiston. Unfortunately, no Reliik here with us today, so we'll just have to soldier on ourselves and see what we can get going. Now, I have done a little bit of work off camera to try and get us going a little bit further along, so upstairs, in fact let's start downstairs, because through here I have made an enchanter, one of these things from Extra Utils 2, which allows us to enchant some stuff. And rather than putting bookcases next to it, I've put 6 blocks of magical wood. 6 blocks of magical wood next to an enchanter or an enchanting table or anything like that counts as a full set of bookshelves, so it saves you a fair bit of faffing around. So using this, you can make this stuff, enchanted ingots. It's just gold and lapis like this, and it'll work its way through. And you can make a bunch of enchanted stuff. So with just lapis and these things, then it'll make you a random enchant as if you were putting it into an enchanting table. Fairly straightforward. And yeah, it just uses power rather than levels. So it allows you to do that. And you can make various different things. But one of the things that we're wanting to make is... Ooh, that's quite good. I think I might do that. I was going to do it a different way, but I need to get some enchanted apples. I've got a lot of stuff on me, and the reason for that will become abundantly clear very soon. So let's get one of you and some apples. Was it one of you? We'll soon find out. Probably not. Let's see. So I'll take that off. We'll use that. But no, we need more than that. So 16. So 16 apples. Cool beans. We shall do that. We have got a lot of apples. Like so. And my frame rate is being very unhappy at the moment. But I think that's more to do with what my computer is doing in the background rather than anything else. Once we've got these apples, we are going to work on speed upgrades. Where are my speed upgrades? These things. So I've got some of these in various different places, but I need these ones for a very good reason. But we will go through in just a second for the stuff that's upstairs. So yeah, we need the first level or first tier of speed upgrades, but I'm going to take a crafting table upstairs with me. In fact, I think I have a crafting table on a stick. I do have a crafting table on a stick. That's excellent news. So we're going to come up here because, as promised in the last episode, I have done some stuff with automatic sifting. And here it is in its monstrous glory. It's monstrous glory. It's not running at the moment because power is a little bit of an issue right now. But I'm hopefully going to fix that this episode. So, we have got one cobblestone generator tier 5, which automatically outputs up into this compacting drawer, making us, amongst other things, compressed cobblestone. It is then fed out from there into these 6 auto-compressed hammers, where it will be broken down, when it has power, into gravel. That is then fed out the side there. Each of them has an output out the side, and it goes into this tier 1 crafter from RF Tools. And it is then made into compressed gravel. Thusly. So, pretty simple stuff. This is all full up. It then gets pulled out of there and put into each of these 6 auto heavy sieves, which has got diamond stiffened mesh in it. That will obviously, these will obviously sieve that down, and we would get the lead ore, the ore pieces out of all these things. And this compactor, do take note of the spelling of that if you're searching for it in NEI or GEI, because it is spelled alternatively. And then we get our ore chunk pieces, and the diamonds and the emeralds will turn into the block form of those things, and that gets fed out here. Now, this is the drawer controller here, and we only have space for the emeralds and the diamonds to come out of here. So they will go out of this pipe and into here, and they will be stored in our wall of compacting stuff. The other things, all the ore pieces, or chunks rather, get fed into this crusher and get turned into the dust versions thereof, and then they get fed out of the side of that and up and into this furnace, which will then cook up the dusts into the ingot version, back out the side there, and into this, back into this drawer controller again, and thereupon the ingots will be stored in here, and it all works rather nicely. It is, however, extremely heavy on power, and the other issue that you'll have noticed is it has not been keeping up with all of this, because that's what these are from. I'd emptied it out once before and it started becoming backlog, because this is the bottleneck. Now, I could put on extra ones of these, but that's just going to end up with me having more power issues. So I think what I need to do is take these out of here and these out of here, and we shall upgrade them. So we can make these upgrades like so. 2 and 3. So I've clearly run out of things that I need. So, ooh, cool, and that is a quest. So I think if I put these ones in here and those ones back in here, because the furnace was kind of keeping up before. It was keeping up okay. It was the crusher that was the bit of the issue. So we might need to make more enchanted ingots. In fact, we definitely need to make more enchanted ingots. Now, I need to get some of these. And we're going to go back over to our power system, because the power system has changed a little bit as well. Gone is the compressor that made the coins. I have upgraded these things quite drastically. These are now the resonant version of the numismatic dynamos. Try saying that when you're had a few beers. So we have filled it up with 4 augments. We've got an augment that increases the power output, so the maximum RF per tick, and as you can see, it is now 540 RF per tick. It was at 30. So considerably better. We've got a fuel catalyzer, which means that each fuel bit that we put in this case it's going to be emeralds, produces more fuel, so it's more efficient. Produces more RF per emerald. We've got a lapidary calibration thing. This means that this will now only use gemstones, i.e. the emeralds, but by doing that it produces far more power and is more fuel efficient. And then we've got this thing put in as well, which means if it's part way through using an emerald but fills up on power, ordinarily it would just continue to use that up. I think it does it a little bit slower, but it would actually waste part of the emerald, but this stops that from happening, so it'll just stop burning the emerald and it will continue off where it left off once some of the power has drained out. And I have got that set up in all of these. So now instead of the coins we just put emeralds straight in here, and you'll see that this will divvy these out. There we go, it started lighting up. It seems to do it fairly randomly, but that's fine, and it's going to start, there we go, it's starting to fill up with power. It is going through those emeralds quite quickly though. Power is possibly going to be a little bit of an issue for us. But I want to see how quickly this is going. Right, that's going relatively quickly there. How's this doing? That is still keeping up with things. Yeah, that is still keeping up with things. This is not still keeping up with things. So we need more upgrades here. So I need to go and make some more upgrades there. And I'm not quite sure. These only stack up to 4. I can't put another one in there. So I'm wondering how far these stack. And perhaps I can get a little bit more speed out of this before it all runs out of power again. But by that point we should have some more emeralds to be able to power things. I have not yet set up something to put emeralds over there, but I'm hoping to get that done today, so I'll see you in a second. We're back. I've got 15 in there. That's keeping up nicely. I need more of these. We'll go over why I don't have more of these in a second, but it is going quite well. It would appear that each one of these provides the same speed upgrade as one of the red ones. But these stack up to 16 times. So that's that. What if I go upgrade? If we have a look at these, yeah, these ones stack up to 4 times. These ones stack up to 16 times, and I would imagine that these ones stack up to 64 times, but they need drops of evil and evil infused iron and stuff like that. We're not at that point. So this is keeping up okay at the moment. I have changed the power system back to being able to use coins. Simply wasn't getting enough emeralds at this point, so I've taken all of those lapidary calibration things out of here, and I haven't got another augment in there at the moment, but things are keeping up. As you can see, we're only making 180 RF per tick for each of these, but it is keeping up with things at the moment. I think it's going up still. Yes, it is. And we've got a bunch of gold in there, although I think I might take the gold out because we're going to need gold. And it would appear that lead will suffice. In fact, aluminium might be the way forward. Yeah, I'm going to use aluminium, because I can't think of anything that we needed aluminium for at this point that we are going to run out of. So I'm just going to put that in there, and that's got a bit of gold to work through. In fact, I'm going to take that out of there, and it'll do the aluminium coins, which should be fine. Right, so the thing that I am thinking is, also last episode we had a discussion about mystical agriculture, and if we have a look at mystical agriculture, we made the this thing, the infusion crystal. Now that only has 500 uses, and I really wanted to make the master infusion crystal, so I have been doing a lot of collecting of stuff, because we need 4 supremium essence. Each of those needs 4 superium essence, and then we need each of those needs 4 intermedium essence, and so on and so forth, back down to the infernium essence. Coal and beans. So I have got the infusion crystal. Let's do infusion crystal. There we go, and it's got a few good bits on it left. And as you can see, I have done some testing of stuff. So let's grab a bunch of this out. Let's come over here. So we can make this stuff with a bunch of this stuff. So we can go that like that, and that like that, and that makes our intermedium stuff, and then like that, and like that, and like that makes our supremium, or superium, and then supremium. So we've now got 3 of that, and I think I should, if I do this, this, and this, have sufficient. Once it catches up with itself, there we go, of that, like that, that, like that, and sure enough, 4 of those makes 1 of those, and we just need to go like that and like that. Oh, but we need a diamond and 4 prosperity shards in the middle, right? Okay, so a diamond, which we do have, and prosperity shards, I went out and got a bunch. Reliik was indeed correct that they are scattered about in the nether. They're not that common, but it probably took me maybe half an hour to get up what you saw there, so not too bad. So there we go, that gives us that, which is unlimited, which is nice. Excellent. So the next thing I wanted to do was, I think I want to get lapis. We're out of lapis at the moment because of the enchanting stuff I was doing through there. So lapis is a bit of a pain. To be able to get lapis, the easiest way is to, of course, sift for it, and you sift gravel through a flint stiffened mesh. Now, of course, we're using diamond mesh upstairs, so we're getting all the ores and stuff, but we're not getting coal, and we're not getting lapis. We can grow hemp, that's fine. So flint, lapis, and coal are the only things that we cannot get from what we're doing upstairs. And I don't particularly want to put a setup just for basically 3 things. That would be a little bit excessive. So I think I want to make some lapis seeds. So we can make, they're tier 4. That's going to take superium essence to do that. So I think we might be able to do it. So we need to make a tier 1 crafting seed, which needs base crafting seed, which means seeds and prosperity shards. Let's work through this, because this is the first time I've done this. So, prosperity shards, we need 4 of you. And we need some seeds, like that. So we can do that, with that, like that, and we've got a base crafting seed. Cool. These need tier 4, so we need that with that, and I'm going to probably have to farm up a lot more of that essence before I can do anything. But is it just tier 4? Is there only tier 4 that will allow me to do that? That's tier 4, that's tier 4, and that is tier 4. Yes, so it is only tier 4 that we can do it from. Right, so I'm going to need to do quite a bit more of this. So like so. Oops. So yeah, I don't even have enough there to do that. I wonder if we've got, well, we've got a little bit out here, and what we might have over in the mob farm, because the mob farm might have some in it. If not, I will have to come up with something and get back to you in a moment. So let's have a quick look through here. We've got 135, so we've got a little bit, but that's probably not going to be enough. Let's go get this stuff sorted out. Right, and like that, and then let's do and then recipe of that, please, like that. No, not going to do. Okay, let's do it there. Cool. All right. And now we will make the next level up. So that's tier 1. That's going to be tier 2. And then do like that. Tier 3. No, it's not going to be enough. Didn't think it was. And then we're going to be able to do that up. So I need to go and get lots more essence. I'll be back in a second. Alright, well, it's far too slow doing what I'm doing, so it's time to automate stuff. I did have this little 3x3 out here, and I've upgraded one of the plants. That one there is now a tier 3, but it takes an awful lot of essence to upgrade these things. So yeah, I'm kind of slowing myself down. It'll speed up the process later on, but it's not doing me any good at the moment. So what I am going to do is, and take that down there for a start, and I am going to make myself an engineer's workbench. This is a quest anyway to do this, so I'm as well doing it just now anyway, and then I can complete that off, which is fine. So we want to do that. I want to do treated sticks as well, because I need to make a treated fence like that. Okay, just need the one just now because I then need to do that and not have that in there. And that, excellent, yes, quest workbench done. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to put it actually in front of here like that because we don't really need access to this very much. And we can still get access to it. Right, what I'm wanting to make is this garden cloche. And we need iron mechanical components and vacuum tubes, and these are made in here. I think those are as well. Oh no, those aren't, but we need iron plates. Cool, well, we can make iron plates, no bother at all. And we need copper wire, which is copper plates, and we get 1 wire per thing, so we're going to need 2 of them, gets me 3 of them. Cool, so let's go just now and get ourselves 2 copper and 4 iron. And then we need to put that into here. Make these into plates. Cool beans, cool beans. We'll need those clipper things as well. And let's see, what do we need for that? Oh, we can use shears, and I've got shears on me. Cool, cool. Cool beans. Right, and this, excellent. So let's have a look. Shears, and you makes that. Nice one. Right, next up. So we're needing that. Now we need this blueprint thing. So for crafting components, that's metal press molds, but this is the crafting components. So we need copper, aluminium, iron, lapis. Ooh, I need lapis and I don't have lapis. But I want lapis to get lapis. I know, I'm going to cheat outrageously. Bone meal? I have some bone meal. Let's take some bone meal. And let's take this color lens, put that on there, put our bone meal there, whack it with this. Oops. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I would. Can you not just turn into blue? Are you going to cycle through everything and make me waste all this energy? I need to put you back into the beam a little bit. This is ridiculous. Come on. Back to bone meal. There we go. Thank you. Finally. That was a very silly and expensive way of doing it, but never mind. Let's just go back here. Should have really done it with a full stack of something like that we've got loads of. Probably cactus would have been a good idea. Right, so I can make that and put that back in there. I can get rid of that and that as well, and we are getting there, I think. Getting there. Right. Let's put you into there. Cool. So I can make iron mechanical components, vacuum tubes, and circuit boards. So I need 1 yellow stained glass, or just any kind of glass it looks like, 2 copper wires, and 1 redstone. So 2 copper wires, glass, and redstone. Glass and redstone. And that. And hopefully, does it work if I just bung it in? Yes, it does. And these are mechanical components. Yeah. So I can either make them like that, which costs 4 iron plates and a copper thing, or 2 iron plates and 1 copper ingot. Well, if I get 2 copper ingots now, then I can make twice as many. So it's much cheaper doing it that way. Interesting. Cool, right, okay. Let's then make our... So we need treated wood planks, blue, well, glass probably. Just glass. So treated wood, of course I put it back in here. And glass. Like that. And if I go like a so, it makes me a cloche. Excellent. And I suspected that that would be a quest. And I can put that away as well. I think we're good. I can put that away as well. And that away. Right. So I want to set these things up along here because we're going to have a few of them. So I'm going to put that one there, and I think what we need is power in through the top, I suspect. And then we're going to need other stuff as well. So we're going to need water probably, dirt, or fertilizer maybe. There's two sort of things there. So right, let's have a look at this. We need, let's get our tier 3 guy. They've been picked up by that. Tier 3 Infernium seeds. Harvest them while we're at it. So if we go in here, they go in there. And I think dirt goes in the other bit. Dirt. Maybe something like fertilized soil or podzol or something would be better in there. But let's see, can we just bucket water into this? No, it doesn't appear to. So we need power in here and we need to pipe in water. Well, we can pipe in water from the bottom of here. No bother at all. I don't mind doing that. I could do with a shovel though. Let me get this wired in with power and with water, I think. Okay, we're well on our way now. So we've got water piped in underneath the floor here, and we've got power coming from a cell up there. Although I think that has now depleted despite what it says. It says it's got power. Why is that? Why is that 0 power then? But as you can see, it has been working. Why? That's very strange. I wonder what's going on here. We've got some more wire, so let's have a look and see at this. So I wondered if it was perhaps supposed to go in there, but let's take this one off. Right. And go like that to there. Oh, there we go. Right, that's that on. Yeah, there we go. And the fertilizer amount is going down. So I need to get more bone meal and put it in there. Now we have bones. Yes, we have bones, and we can put them through the pulverizer. Let's get that out of there. Put this into here. I'd forgotten that was even in there. I need to have a good clean out of my inventory very, very shortly. Let's take this, put it in here, like so, and hopefully that will do the trick. If it is going to take bone meal. It looks like it should. Looks like it should. That's just going down. Why is that going down? I think I might need to read the book. I might need to read the book. Heaven forfend that I need to read the book. Let's have a look. It's Engineer's Manual, isn't it? There it is. Cool. Right. Let's have a look at simple machines. Garden Cloche, yes. Belcher, Yep. Water and power are always required, yep. You can feed fluid and items through its respective ports. Water and power. Various fertilizers are optional. Okay. Features slots for soil and seed in the middle. Yep. Fertilizer on the left and outputs on the right. Hatch on the front of glass dome is the only automatic output. Okay. Every seed needs to be paired with correct soil. Dirt being automatically recognized as farmland. Okay, that's fair enough. So various fertilizers. Okay, let's have a look and see what in immersive engineering counts as a fertilizer. That's salt, liquid slime, distilled water. That's not going to be helpful. What resembles fertilizer? Nothing jumping out at me at the moment. Slag is unlikely to be counted as a fertilizer. Nitrate dust. What's that used to make? That's gunpowder. Gunpowder. Phytogrow. I wonder if Phytogrow might work. Would it be worth checking it out? I'd have thought the bone meal would have done it, but it seems to be less inclined to use it, unless it's just going to use this up, and then it'll use another bone meal. Maybe that's it. Let's just see what it's going to say. Any second now it should use the last of that. And come on. Ah, yeah, that's what's happening. So that's just a progress bar. Cool, so we've got 54 Infernium Essence from that already, and we can start making that into... there we go. We can start making this stuff into that, and then that, like that. And yeah, we're working on it, so we need the other stuff. This is the next level up. So we need that to be able to get our lapis. So I think what I shall do is, I shall leave this running, I shall put a bunch more bone meal into it, and I shall leave it running. It's already got another 12, so that's not going to take very long at all to be able to get us the Infernium that we need. I'm going to upgrade this to a tier 5, and that way we'll get lots of this essence. And then I'm going to make another cloche. I'm going to set it up next to this, and I'm going to set it up with lapis. And I may do something with redstone as well, and maybe bone meal. Bone meal would be sensible, and that way we can just feed it straight into this. So I think a lapis one and a bone meal one would be sensible. Yeah. And this is looking good. Excellent. I'm very happy with this. Very happy indeed. And it should be fairly easy to put this over here. So we've got space for, what, 9 across here? A bit more maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another 11 across here. That will be fine. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Right, that does it for this episode. Thanks again for coming along and watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you the next time. Hopefully Reliik will be here that time as well. It'd be great. Until the next time, cheery bye and have a funs. Bye-bye.